We are living in an era where artificial intelligence is being used in more areas of everyday life, and now it is also becoming a tool used in politics. One campaign ad stirring up controversy is what some view as an AI-generated attack ad against Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan, who is running for U.S. Senate. Well, dozens of DFL legislatures have spoken out condemning the pro-Craig Super PAC ad.
And our Soyoung Kim spoke with an AI expert to learn more about deep fakes. And Soyoung, he says the technology is advancing very quickly.
That's right. Experts say just a few years ago, there were some more obvious signs to easily tell if something was an AI-generated or manipulated deepfake. Now the ways to detect it are more subtle.
I want you to pause for a moment and think about how long it took you to question whether this was real.
What you just watched was a deepfake video. Meet the real Manjeet Rege.
And this is the real me. My name is Manjeet Rege. I am the director for the Center for Applied Artificial Intelligence and department chair for software engineering and data science at the University of St. Thomas.
We turn to an expert in the field to help break down some tips we can all look out for to spot a deepfake video. Rege says look for duplicates in the background or rough edges on objects.
If I would pick two things, it would be the gaze. The gaze is pretty much kind of the same. It is not moving. It is also, I'm looking a little bit below the camera and not exactly at the camera. And the other is the speed, the rate at which I'm speaking, and my tone of speaking.
I had seen the ad, and then I saw it being accused of being a deep fake. And then I had to go back and re-watch it.
An attack ad created by a super PAC targeting Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan is at the center of controversy. Fox 9 political analyst Blois Olson says the questions to ask are, does it violate state law that applies within 90 days of an election?
In 2023, Minnesota legislature passed a law that made deep fakes in political communications and ads illegal. The question is, what's a deep fake? How do you define this? And this has not been tested in the courts.
The Minnesota law sets the threshold at whether a reasonable person would believe it as reality. Olson says AI in politics is new territory, but says what isn't new are exaggerations in politics.
I watched it, I don't know, 15, 20 times by now, and I still look at the entirety of the ad and what it's saying to know that the vast majority of this ad is a very traditional political attack ad on somebody.
And we connected with both relevant campaigns. Flanagan's camp tells us the ad is misleading, while Craig's team tells us the ad is not connected to the campaign in any way, and the Congresswoman does not support the use of AI in political ads. Both DFLers are running for U.S. Senate in the August primary. Simone.
Yeah, these days it's so hard to tell what's real and what's not.
It's getting more and more confusing out there for the consumer.
Gotta look with a naked eye. All right, thank you, Soyoung. Well,